Saturday tea time, 5:30 kick-off for Old Trafford, where Southampton are the visitors. Former Red Paul Parker is alongside me. But is this the ideal time for United to be facing Southampton after that winless in 3, taking on a Saints side who just 1 win in their last 11 games?
It's absolute perfect timing. I mean, I was down at Bournemouth on Boxing Day and with press people there, so they flip between Bournemouth and Southampton. They're just talking about issues with the manager. They're talking about what's happening within the club, and we all know Southampton. Southampton, as we saw before, as we've seen over years, is a well-run club. Never much problems within the club. Not real problems on the pitch. Expectations weren't excessively high. It was just about producing good young players, which they've done very successfully. At this moment in time, it seems to have all stopped. And there's problems on the pitch. You can see problems, obviously, with Van Dijk going. There was issues with him. You look at them now and you say to yourself, they can't score goals. They can't keep clean sheets. They was awful on Boxing Day. It's a game for Manchester United to go out and win. I want to see Manchester United go there and not be negative. I want them to go out there and express themselves. I want to see midfield players not playing 1 and 2 touch and trying to get behind the ball quick. I want them to say, are you brave enough to go forward, or are you going to mark us? And that's the way that Manchester United have got to play against Southampton. No point scraping 1-0.
It was a very complacent performance, I thought, against Leicester. Went off the 2-0 coasting against 10 men, and Harry Maguire got the late equaliser. And there's a bit of a hangover I felt against Burnley as well.
Yeah, Burnley. I just wonder. I mean, it was a previous season. It was another draw, and you just wonder. You know, it's great saying you had this many chances and moaning about chances, but if you don't take them, that doesn't get wrote about. It's about what you actually go and achieve. And after 90 minutes, people talk about that. You can talk about chances. If you don't take them, they're not there. And Manchester United never took them. Great comeback. Jesse Lingard done very well. That's the bit that should be talked about. Highlight that bit. The fighting spirit is still there. Not the negatives that come out of that game.
There we go then, United to bounce back with a win against Southampton. It's a tea time game at Old Trafford Saturday evening.